you doing? Welcome to a brand new video. This is Black Shy Guy, and as always, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel as of yet. Also hit the notification button to get notified on any upcoming new videos, and as always, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for sitting at my table. I'm here to talk about Alex Pereira. I'm here to talk about Alex. I mean, he is... What can I say about Alex Pereira? What can I say about him? And there's a lot of discussions on who's the face of the UFC. Obviously, it's not Conor McGregor anymore. It's not Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor has let down too many people with his fight setups and no-shows. He let down too many people. And once again, Alex has saved the UFC from a no-show. He saved the UFC in short notice, gave Jury another opportunity at the belt, and conquered once again in sweet freaking fashion in the second round, knocking out Jury to retain the title. And once again, Alex Pereira has taken his career to an astronomical level. Astronomical, is that even a word? Anyway, the thing is, Alex Pereira did what more can he do? I mean, to me, do I want him to go heavyweight? In my opinion, I do not want him to go heavyweight. I do not want him to go there. Honestly, in my opinion, I just don't want him to go there. I think he'll be much slower. I think he'll be a bit too heavy. I mean, obviously, Alex Pereira has gained a lot of weight wrestling with Teixeira and doing all those grappling techniques. So he's built a lot of muscle. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he's good. He's good at where he's at. You know what I mean? I don't think that gaining more would do him any good. I just don't think Alex would do good at 240 and over. You know what I mean? I think he's good at where he's at, 205, 220. You know what I mean? I don't think that he'll be good at heavyweight. And who knows? Alex Pereira may surprise me. He may surprise me. He might go into heavyweight and dominate. I mean, obviously, John Jones, from what a lot of people are saying, John Jones' next fight will be his last. And I really don't think we'll be seeing a John Jones. But the way Dana White is popping off, we might see it. And even John Jones, in a lot of his tweets, stated that he wanted to fight Pereira. So, I mean, is it a possibility? It may be a possibility. Obviously, his title won't be on the line. Obviously, they'll be fighting just to entertain the crowd. I believe so. I don't think it's obviously none of his titles. And obviously, Alex Pereira's title won't be on the line. I mean, maybe Jones will put his title on the line. So who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But if Alex Pereira manages to get a title shot and wins heavyweight, he will be the greatest UFC fighter ever. I believe he will be the greatest UFC fighter ever. There won't be no one above him. There won't be no one above him. He has shocked the world. And it's so crazy to see, right? Adesanya is the one that basically coaxed him to come into the UFC. Obviously, Adesanya's story about Pereira being in a bar and all of a sudden hearing his name through Adesanya's mouth triggered him to come to the UFC, to hunt him down and to fight him. And obviously, he beat him once again when he got to the UFC. And yes, Adesanya beat him in return, so it's 1-1 in the UFC. But Adesanya lost 3 other times to Pereira. So I mean 3 other times? No, it was 2 other times. So it's 3-1, I believe. Yes. So obviously Pereira is over Adesanya when it comes to wins over the other. But the fact that Adesanya is a star himself, a monumental star. Adesanya is a star, whether you like him or not. But the stardom that Alex Pereira has reached right now. The stardom that Alex Pereira has reached when it comes to the UFC, when it comes to people around him, when it comes to the fans, when it comes to the fact that you can't find any reason to dislike the guy, it has reached an all-time high beyond where Israel Adesanya is right now. And I don't think Israel Adesanya can touch Alex Pereira's stardom. And the only reason Adesanya can touch Alex Pereira stardom is not because of skill and technique, because Adesanya is skilled. He's very skilled. We know that. He's one of the greats to me. Adesanya is one of the greats. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you hate Adesanya or not or whatever, because I like Adesanya. I like the rivalry between him and Alex Pereira. But I'm not gonna lie, Alex Pereira's character just makes you love the guy. And his character is just so wholesome. So obviously I've grown to love Alex Pereira way more than Adesanya, but my love for Adesanya is still there. I do not hate Adesanya. I mean, it's some of the things he said about Alex Pereira, especially when Alex Pereira was coming into the UFC and he was saying he's gonna be a bum drinking one day and say, hey, I beat that guy once, because that's where it came out from. You know, that's where it came from when Adesanya popped off and said it. It was really troubling to see his character try to belittle a man who just came out of his troublesome livelihood and become what he has become, and trying to bring down his character in that way. To me, I didn't find it entertaining whatsoever. So when it comes to characteristics, Alex Pereira has Adesanya's beat by a mile, and that's why I'm just liking Alex Pereira way more than Adesanya. But the thing is, I mean, from multi-division champions, we got a lot of them. We got John Jones. I'm going to show you the screen right now. We're going to go right to the screen. We got John Jones. We got Henry Cejudo, Amanda Nunes, Daniel Cormier, George Pierre, Conor McGregor, BJ Penn, Randy Couture. I mean, these are greats right here. These are greats. And Alex Pereira is right there with them. These are greats. Great. Amanda Nunes, I'm really gonna miss her in the octagon. She was a force to be reckoned with. Henry Cejudo was fantastic. John Jones obviously won. I mean, John Jones, can we consider him a great one? Obviously, Saint Pierre doesn't need no type of introduction. He's just a great one himself. Conor McGregor has just let me down to the point of almost no return. I mean, I want to see him back in the octagon, but Jesus Christ, how many fights are you gonna cancel? How many times are you gonna get hurt before you actually go through a freaking UFC division fight? It's just very heartbreaking to see where Conor McGregor is, and the fact that you've seen that Dana White even said that the millions of dollars has changed Conor McGregor. It has changed him, and we all know it's changed him. It hasn't changed him into a more dynamic competitor. It's changed him to someone who's really lacking in the competitive field. He doesn't want to compete anymore. He just wants to talk trash. When last time he used to compete and talk trash. That's what we loved Conor McGregor, and now it's gone to the point of no return with me when it comes to Conor McGregor's entertainment. Now when he talks, I really don't pay attention to it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But Alex Pereira, I don't see him stopping anytime soon. And a lot of people told me, let's head back. A lot of people has told me, why don't you want Alex Pereira taking all these fights? If you go back to my last video I did about Alex Pereira, because like I said, I do UFC coverages, but I really slowed down on them because my videos kept getting struck. Anybody who follows me knows that my video always gets struck down. I don't know if UFC has their eye on me or what, and I'm a small time nobody channel, but it is what it is. But when it comes to Alex Pereira, right, I mean, I really think that he should really be wide. I'm still gonna say I really think he should be more patient now in taking the fights, because he's at that point of stardom that he can slow down right now. You know what I mean? He could slow down right now. He has fought 4 fights within the year. And yes, even the fight with Jury, he didn't take that much damage. He knocked Jury out in the second round. He dominated the first. Basically, a lot of people are saying, once again, he was saved a little bit from the first or whatever. Obviously, it didn't save him, because the second round, he got knocked out. And yes, Alex Pereira is not receiving a lot of damage in his fights. That's why he can grab the next fight, even if it's 5 months from now, and be all right. But I mean, in your opinion, don't you think that Alex Pereira has reached a status that he can pull back a little some and say, you know what, I'm gonna be picky and choosy right now? You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'm wrong, listen, as always, I don't stand above correction. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. I mean, I just think Alex Pereira has reached a level that he can pick his fights now. You know what I mean? And there's not very much people that he can fight, really. If he goes to heavyweight and fight Aspinall or John Jones, then that would be great. You know what I mean? That would be great. Remember what Aspinall said about him when he said, when Aspinall was like, "Oh, this guy thinks he can beat me," etc. Even though he wasn't speaking bad about Alex, he just was saying that. But that would be two interesting fights. I mean, if Alex Pereira goes to heavyweight and he puts about, what is it? If he puts it, because he was comfortable at 224 or something like that. I think he'll be okay with another 25 pounds on him, but would he be at his best? I don't know. What's left for Alex Pereira? It's not greatness, because he's already great. Can he go beyond that? Who knows? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Alex Pereira's future career with the UFC, and how many fights does he have to go? I mean, obviously Adesanya, like he said, Adesanya said he has about 3 to 4 more fights left in his career. That's crazy. And the fact that Alex Pereira just called them out, is Adesanya going to take it? I don't think he's going to take it, because Adesanya has a lot to lose if he loses that fight. Alex Pereira will lose a little bit of gas if he loses the fight against Adesanya, but not as much as Adesanya. If Adesanya loses once again to Alex Pereira in a fight, a lot of people look down on his greatness. So that's why Adesanya is being picky choosy when it comes to a rematch against Pereira. I think that's what it is. But anyway, let me know what you think. This is Black Shy Guy, and as always, thank you for sitting at my table. I'm out of here. Peace.
Arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of homicidal maniac.